Alright guys, welcome back. We're here for a new snapshot after 2 weeks. Sorry about that. I totally forgot, and also I was a little bit too busy to film the last week's snapshot. But here I am. I'm back with today's snapshot. It's called 14W05B, and it's got pretty cool stuff that's new to it, even though there is not much. But let's start. First of all, we have a new game mode. It's called Game Mode 3 or Game Mode Spectator, which I'll show you how it works right now. But before that, let me spawn a creeper and a spider. So there we go. Alright, so I can go into Spectator mode by going Mode 3. There we go. And what that does, it gives you the NoClip abilities, which it's kind of like going through everything, like through the ground, all the blocks, everything you can see, like an X-ray vision, which is pretty cool to find and locate stuff you want. And also it gives you the restriction that you can no longer interact with blocks. So I cannot destroy anything. I want to punch a creeper, I can't do it. Oh, spoiler alert. Sorry about that. I totally forgot. I'll be back. So yeah, you cannot interact with anything. Plus, you can see what mobs / other players see. So if I click on a creeper, like I just did, there you go, I can see through his eyes. So you can now see that creepers do in fact see in night vision. And if I go have a look to that spider I spawned earlier, there you go, right here, it sees with its multiple eyes. It's pretty cool, pretty fancy, looks great, and that's pretty cool. Same thing if you click on a player on a multiplayer map or anything, you can see through his eyes. You cannot control the player nor the mob. You cannot turn a camera around, it will move by itself. You just have to stay there and look around. And if you want to exit that mode, you just press shift and you'll come back out of his head. And it basically works like a creative mode. You fly up by pressing space, fly down by pressing shift, but if you keep pressing it, you'll just go through the ground since you cannot interact with the ground. So yeah, next we have, oh yes, this is the fact that if you click on a player, somehow, I don't know how, I didn't try it yet, but it's supposed to be working like that. You can see a player's inventory. So let's say you're playing Hunger Games on a server on Minecraft, and you click a player because you're dead, and you just, whatever, you click on a player, and you can see its inventory and all that. You cannot, obviously, interact with the inventory, but you can see it, which is pretty cool. Also, you'll be invisible to other players, of course, and you can see other spectators. They will basically look just like this, more or less like a floating head that's a little bit transparent. It's pretty a head, that's it. From the back, oh, the front, I mean, there we go. So yeah, that's basically it. Next, I'll go back to creative mode. There we go. Alright, so next we have a new block. It's called the barrier block, or if you want to call it like that, the invisible block. It's only accessible by commands, just like the command block, so you have to give it yourself by putting in the /give, then your name, and then just barrier. Press enter and you get it. Or you can also just give it yourself by putting in the Minecraft. There we go, and barrier, it still works the same, and that's the icon of the block. Of course, it's an invisible block. If I place it down here, you cannot see it, you can see the outlines of it, and when you destroy it, you will see lava and water particles. Oh, that looks like lava particles. Earlier I saw water particles, but whatever. So they will give it this icon so that you don't think you have an empty slot in your inventory. You will actually know that there is the invisible block, the barrier block, so you don't think it's an empty slot. And you can do pretty cool stuff with it. Of course, right now I've put a rail with the minecart on it going around, and no, it's not just flying by using magic, it's just actually not flying at all. It's on the block, the the barrier block. It's invisible, but looks like it's flying, which is pretty cool. And here you can see that it works the same as any other block with redstone. So if I turn the switch here, this redstone torch that's on the side of that barrier block here turns off, repeater turns off, then we have this other block right here with a torch on it, which doesn't do anything, and then it will output a signal on this side here. So here we go again. There we go. So it works just like everything else. The redstone is perfectly adapted to it. But the only thing is that if you go have a look underneath it, the rails are still good torches as well and all that, but the redstone and the repeater do not have an underside texture, because before you weren't able to see beneath it, but now you can. So I believe they'll add that on the next update, probably. I don't know, I'm just assuming. But that's pretty much it. A couple more things about this block here is that unless you're in creative, you cannot destroy it. It's just like bedrock. And here's an example. I go into survival and I can just keep punching it and it will never destroy itself. It's just like bedrock, so it's good to make like gels and stuff. So that's a pretty cool new block, and let's destroy that. There you go. Alright, so again, pretty cool block, and of course the entities, like the little whatever you throw on it, will just stay there and just like kind of fly in the air. That's pretty cool. And also that's all. Oh god, dang it. So yes, that's all guys. Thanks for watching. That wasn't long, but that's all they have this week, and come back next week for a new update. So again guys, thanks for watching. Like the video if you liked it, of course, and if you want to subscribe to see more videos, click the subscribe button and share this video with all your friends to show them this new block that is pretty cool. So again, bye guys, thanks for watching.